Hello there! This is my very first guitar tutorial and I'm kind of nervous and the fact that I'm doing it in English does not help because it's not my first language, but I'm gonna do my very best. So this is a tutorial to Iron and Wine's version of Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time. Yeah, let's get into it. So I need a guitar and I happen to have one right here. First thing, the tuning. I've found some tutorials that use double drop D. I've found that open D actually works best. I don't know if Iron and Wine use open D or double drop D or something else entirely, but I personally found that open D works best for me. So it's just a nice full D major chord. So it's a D, it's an A, it's another D, it's an F sharp, it's an A, and it's another D. Then the chords we need. So for our G major and our A major chord, we use for G the middle finger on the 5th fret of the 6th string and the ring finger on the 5th fret of the 3rd string, and you mute the 5th string with your middle finger. Then you have this chord. And for the A major chord, it's just the same thing, but a whole step up, so in 7th fret. Then for the minor chords, you do a similar thing. You have your middle finger and you use your index finger just one step below your where your ring finger used to be. This is, for example, in the 9th fret and in the 4th fret. Those are the two that we need. And then in the verse there is I do sometimes a variation on the open chord where I put my index finger in the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, just in the verse. Those are all the chords that we need, I think. Yes, should be. Okay, then the picking pattern. You can use the following pattern basically throughout the whole song, but I do little variations at some points and I'm gonna talk about them later. Now, so it works like this, just for demonstration purposes. Never actually happens on an open D chord, but for demonstration purposes. So it's 6th string, it's 3rd, 4th, 6th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 4th. Okay, again, slow. Just try to get this into your hand and speed it up. That's the pattern, and as I said, you can use it basically throughout the whole song. Then let's get into the intro. We need our G major chord, so 5th fret on the 6th string and 5th fret on the 3rd string. And we start just with this pattern. Then we get a left hand one whole step up. So. And then the thing with the 5th string, we need our index finger for that. Our index finger goes on the 7th fret of the 5th string. So with the rest on, it looks like this. It's I found it the most comfortable way, but if you have a better way, use that. But I think with the index finger it works fine. So it sounds like this. That's the first two chords of the intro. Then we do basically the same thing down here. So middle finger goes on 4th fret of the 6th string and index finger on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. That's it, yes. One step up and use your ring finger again. And use your index finger again. This time on the 5th fret. So together. No, together. slow. Let's make it 2 times, why not? And that's the intro. And before I mess this up during the verse, I think I will record that with another take. So bear with me, see you soon. Okay, back for the verse. So I will need this guitar again. Okay, so the intro, you play it 4 times, I think, so. And once again. Then you stay here with the G chord for the beginning of the verse. Then it's this chord, as I mentioned, the one with just the index finger. You could just use the pattern again. I'm doing a little different here, so what I do is this. So I use my first string actually as the last string, and I just pluck it with my middle finger. So sometimes you can just use the second. And that is basically the whole verse. So I'm gonna do it again a little slower. So and that's it. So yeah, how often is it so lying in my bed? I hear the clock tick and think of you. Yeah, about 8 times I think. And circles, confusion is nothing new. Yes, I guess it's 8 times. But well, when you know the lyrics, I guess you're gonna notice. So the next thing is the pre-chorus, which is actually exactly the same as the intro. Warm nights, da 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 da. A suitcase of memories, time after, and then it's back to the verse. Sometimes you picture me. So that's, yeah, pretty basic stuff. As soon as you know the intro, you know the pre-chorus as well, which is nice. So next thing we need is the chorus, and before I mess this up, I think I'm gonna use another take, so see you in the next take. So back again to do the chorus. Guitar. Okay, so we covered the pre-chorus, which is the same as the intro, and so how does it go out of the pre-chorus into the chorus? It's secrets stolen from deep inside, the drum beats out of time if you are down. Yes, so it goes from, this is the end of the pre-chorus, and it just goes a whole step up, 2 frets up, to our A major chord, yes, and this is the beginning of the chorus, so. that's the easy way to play it. So it's just so we are in our A major chord, and I use as a picking pattern, usually if I do the easy stuff, just 6th string, 3rd, 4th, 6th string, wait again. Okay, yes, 6th, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 4th, yes. A nice variation is you can throw some of the open strings 1 and 2 in there, so for example like this. But you don't have to. The easy thing is just to do this. And then the same thing with the minor chord up here. Once again, you can throw open strings in there. Something like this. So then you go down to the G, up to the A, and then an open chord. Doesn't really matter which strings you use during the open chord. I always do, what do? 6, 1, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 1, I think. Yes, so slow. No. But it doesn't matter that much. It's a D chord, so that nothing can go wrong there. So again. That's it. Once again, a little slower. And that's the chorus. And out of the chorus, it goes back into the intro again. So it's easy as that. And then another verse, another pre-chorus, another chorus. And from that chorus, another intro, another pre-chorus, no other verse, another chorus, and then it's the outro. And for the outro, I'm gonna use another take because I don't want to mess this up. See you. Okay, we have covered everything except for the outro. So let's play the chorus again to see how we go from the last chorus to the outro. So, oh no, it's up here. What's the lyrics? If you're lost, you can look and you will find me time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting time after time. And from here on, it starts with our G chord, goes up to the A chord, to the open D. So it's slow. And you could play the outro just for the whole thing like this. I do little variations and I will show you how. So then it just goes time after time, time after time, time after time. And now I throw a little downward movement on the second string in there, so time after time. So it's time after time. So in the 7th fret to the 5th. That's it. Doesn't really matter which strings you hit. Time after time. Then I do downward movement on the 1st string, which sounds like this. Time after time. So it's 7th again to the 4th fret. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. So the last thing for me to explain is the last note, and I will not need a new take for this, I guess. So it's just time after time, time after time. So it just ends with one open 6th string. Time after time. That's it. Should I do this slow? I probably should. So. And that's all there is to it. Yeah, so should you have any questions because I explained something sloppy or did something too fast, just let me know in the comments below. Should you like me to do more tutorial videos? Let me know in the comments below. Should you like me to keep on doing just covers and the occasional song of my own? Let me know as well. Yeah, so this was fun. It was just as scary as I'd imagined, but I did it. So yeah, thank you for tuning in and see you next time. Goodbye.